Hey, good morning, everybody. I've been getting a lot of people checking in to see what's going on with me and my situation, so I'm going to give you an update. I had got enough money together to buy a ticket, so now I have a plane ticket to leave here and I'll end up in the Netherlands. It flies to Miami, then to Heathrow, then to Amsterdam. A guy who was a student of mine, I think in 2019 we met, and I started teaching him Ashtanga um, in Mysore. And over the years, we've become pretty good friends. And he was just on my Shakti Yatra when we went to the Shakti Peeths in West Bengal and Assam and all that. So we seem to have gotten really compatible, really close as friends. So I'm going to go stay with him for a while until I can get back to India at the end of September. Um, so that's what I'm going to be doing. I leave August 4th. I'm supposed to vacate this place before the 1st, so I just have to find somewhere to stay for the last few days of my time here on the island and just try to enjoy myself, because a big sense of relief came from it when I was able to buy the ticket, and still have some money left over, so I'll have some spending money for when I arrive there. I don't have to rely on anyone, on him to provide for me. So everything seems to be heading in the right place. What I really want to say is this: I was in this situation, but I got really out of the flow of my inner alignment. And I got caught up in the sensationalism of being kind of stuck here. And I sincerely felt that. So I didn't feel like I was doing anything wrong, but I sincerely felt it. But as someone who is striving my most to be a yogi, and I am a Kali worshiper, and someone who invites the energies in to destroy the stuff that's not serving you anymore, to make space for new things to happen, I kind of fell out of that pattern, and I am coming to terms with that with myself. And I'm a big believer in, not a believer, I know it's the truth. When your inner alignment's there, you almost can't fuck up things. Things line up for you easily, simply. When it's not there, it's like everything is against you and you feel a heavy weight put on you, and you can't, at a certain point, you don't feel like you can find a way out of that heaviness that's weighing on you. So what do you do with that? You have to stay strong with your sadhana, stick with it. It's what I did. I had a few friends who were really encouraging me. But all in all, ultimately, I'm sitting here by myself and having to figure that out, and realizing the strength and the importance of doing what doing a sadhana does for you. Sadhana meaning my yoga practice, my asana practice absolutely helped, because it kept my nervous system regulated, where I was letting it go a little bit and I was getting dysregulated and feeling really, really anxious and weak, mentally weak because of that. And when I started kicking it back in and making sure I'm doing pranayama 4 or 5 days a week, and then also mantra sadhana, doing my mantras in a way where I allow myself to open up in the depth of the energy of those Sanskrit words come into you, where you're doing it where I was doing it for a little while, where I'm just saying the words and or chanting the words in my mind and just kind of trying to get it done and get it over with. And that's not really doing the sadhana. The sadhana is when you open up and allow yourself to become the wholeness of this situation and the thing. So it's been a bit of a chore. Not a chore. It's been a bit of a, tapas. It was a tapas, because I had to dig in, and I had to do it, and I had to do the work, and I'm still doing the work. I'm not done by no means. Please understand, I'm not taking myself off the hook, because eventually what you want is, you don't get into those little corners where you can't find your way out of the corner. You have to get to a level of awareness where you notice you're going into the corner. And you're like, okay, if I go in the corner, I'm fine. I'll be fine there. I can get out at any time I want to because it's all here. Rather than follow the story you're creating around it. And that's where the problem is, you know. And I did that. I definitely did it. And I might still be doing it. But right now I feel a sense of relief and a sense of hope and a sense of wonder that I am finally flipped it over and I'm heading back in the right direction. So thank you all for who donated to my GoFundMe to help me afford to get off here and to survive while I was here, because I had no income most of the time I've been here. And thank you all who, whether or not you donated isn't the point, but you supported me and helped me, encouraged me. There are several of you, and you know who you are. I don't want to go through a list of names. I have really good people in my life. I have an abundance in my life of friendship and of love and support. People who support me have always been there, and I cannot complain about that. And so what I need to do moving forward, and what we all need to do really, is stay in that place where you feel that abundance all the time. The abundance of finances will flow if you stay in the right place, knowing, not believing or thinking about it, but knowing that you have a support system. People love you. People are going to take care of you, and trust in that and have faith. Shraddha in Sanskrit is faith. Have faith that it's all going to be the way it's supposed to be, and it will end up being okay, and you'll survive and you'll make it through. And when you have that, the journey is a little bit easier. It's not easy to cultivate, but it is easy to regain it when you lose it if you keep going. Don't give up. Okay? So that's all I got for you. Thanks a lot. I love everybody, and hopefully I'll see a lot of you soon. Bye.